Welcome, Danny Collins here for Imagine Crafts. Today we'll be creating a 2020 desktop calendar. Let's go over some of the products we'll be using. We'll start with the VersaFine Onyx Black ink, which is a good detailing ink. Memento Dewdrops in London Fog, Potter's Clay, and bamboo leaves. We'll be using two stamp sets, one from Sizzix, which is called Pineapple. We'll be using the pineapple and the little sunglasses. The other one is from Scrapping for Less, and we'll be using just a little sun image. Some Imagine Crafts Tear It tape. Optional will be some gel pens. We'll be using a print off of a 2020 calendar, which I've printed and cut and stapled on each end. We have some layering cardstock here, which measures 1 by 4 3/4. This one is 2 by 3. This is what we'll be stamping our main image on. And this one is 4 by 5 1/4. And our base, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, which we'll fold in half to create our base for our project today, which will stand like this on our desk. All those measurements will be in the description box below. Now, let's get started with our project. We're going to start with our pineapple. We'll be using bamboo leaves for the crown of our pineapple, which are the leaves on the top, and Potter's Clay for the base of our pineapple. Now, this stamp set has raised ridges on the pineapple base so that you can color in the background, but instead of coloring it in, we'll be using the colored cardstock. So this project goes much quicker. There you go, we're all set. Now we just have to add our little sunglasses. And I'm going to use the VersaFine and Onyx Black ink. There's an opening on our pineapple to let you know where to stamp your glasses. Gently press, and there you are. Our image is done. I'm going to clean off my stamps using the Stays On multi-purpose stamp cleaner. I'm going to use a microfiber cloth just to wipe off any of the excess. Now we're going to create our background. For our background, we'll use the sun and the Memento London Fog Dewdrop ink. We're going to stamp this across the entire panel, even off of the panel, just lightly, to create a continuous flow. I'm going to stamp a few here just to give you an idea of what I mean. And now I'm going to stamp, I see it off the top there, just cutting it off just a little. Now our back panel is finished. Now I'm going to go ahead and put away my ink here and clean my stamp once again. And my dust, since I stamped off. Now this stamp set, the pineapple one, comes with its own die to cut it out. If your stamp doesn't, just use scissors to cut it out. Cut out your image, I should say. I'm going to run this through my machine, and there's our image. So now we have our background, and there's our pineapple on top. Now let's start with our project. I'm going to use the Tear It tape, which is a nice, good quality adhesive, not ink. And I'm placing it on the back of the calendar, the layering cardstock that goes behind our calendar, and our background cardstock that we stamped all these suns onto. Just putting 2 strips, one on the top, one on the bottom. I'm going to remove the backing to this adhesive, and I'm going to place this layering background cardstock onto the base, making sure to leave a nice gray frame all the way around. I'm going to repeat the same process, this time using the calendar and the layering cardstock. And I will have in the description box below a link to where you can print this calendar. Go ahead and line it up, place it down, Now we're going to remove the adhesive off the backing cardstock and place this onto our base of our project. Excuse me, leaving just a little bit of the cream background showing. As for our pineapple, I went ahead and added a little foam adhesive, and I'm using the 2020 that's printed on the calendar to line it up. I'm going to use the gel pens to add a little bit of highlights to the glasses and the crown of the pineapple. So this is our calendar. Stands right up. When you're done with the first 3 months, you just simply tear it away to expose the next months. Let me get my camera to focus so we can look at the details I added with the gel pens. There we go. I added a little bit of the glitter gel pen to his glasses and a little bit of highlights to the crown. Let's go over what we used once more. For our background, let me get my camera to focus one more time. Sorry about that. For our background, with using the sun stamp, we used the Memento Dewdrop in London Fog. And for our pineapple, we used Potter's Clay and bamboo leaves, again in Memento Dewdrop inks. For the sunglasses, we used VersaFine Onyx Black and tear tape to hold our project together. Some stamps, and now you have a cute desktop calendar that you can create for friends and families. Now I have a list of all the products we use in the description box below, along with the measurements and how to get the printable. I did a more advanced version of this desktop calendar, and I'll have that on my channel, which I'll link below as well. I would like to thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you found some inspiration. This has been Annie Collins for Imagine Crafts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.